Hey there, Start here. So in honor of all the new EXT series boss battles that are going to be coming after maintenance, I figured it was time to first turn knock out Sephiroth EXT. Now, I'm not the first one to have done this. I think the first person did it with Faye last month. I don't know who it was. They posted it on the Reddit blog, but that was pretty impressive. Sinzar did it earlier this week with like Fundamental Force, Celeste, and Eithne, I think. And I'm just going to do my own take on it. So we're just going to knock this guy out. Now, there is a bug where Fundamental Force will not show up on your friends list. I had several of my friends set them up on their friends list for me. And no matter what I did, none of them will show up. And I think it's a part of the same bug that causes the game to crash when you put Fundamental Force in your companion slots. The game will typically crash. And then if you try to like enhance her while you have one in your friend slot, it will crash. They did make a note of that. They said it's going to be fixed after maintenance. So hopefully after maintenance, we can get a Fundamental Force friend and easy clap this on the first turn. Since I cannot get a Fundamental Force friend, no matter what I do, I have to bring my own Celeste, and Celeste is sadly just not as strong. And so because of that, we are going to have to do a bit of variance rolling. Now, the nice thing about bringing your own unit is you can share gear. So my Celeste has everything, all the Clash gear. She is built to the max, and so is my Fundamental Force. Both of them have Celeste's EX ability because I'm bringing my friend Celeste as a companion, so I can share that gear, which is really nice and is necessary in order to get this done without too much variance rolling. I'm hoping I can get it done in like 3 tries or less so that we don't have to do this too many times. I'm going to get right to it though, and then I'll show you the gear at the end, all right? All right, so for this one, Ihana is gonna, of course, she's just here for the human killer. She does human rune on Fundamental Force, human rune on Celeste. All right, my spare Celeste here is just here for the coordinated teamwork, dazzling neon for the field, and in light gut. You got to make sure you imbue everybody because Yuna's 120 amp is just an amp. That's all it is. All right, it's just the amp. It doesn't include an imbue. Now Yuna is actually going to help out here. So we're going to do, I've always wanted to go for the amp and then triple energy ray. I have built my Yuna totally balls to the wall as well, so that she's contributing some damage. It's not very much. It's only like 3, maybe 400 million, but that could be the difference between hitting, doing the first turn kill or not. Now, if I had a friend Fundamental Force, it'd be an easy clap. I would not need to do that. Fundamental Force is typically doing between 8 and 9 billion reliably with this team. Now, you do need to have EX2 Pinello. If you saw my poll video where I was doing the NV guaranteed step up because I wanted a Zon, you notice that Spirited Pinello has shards in the replica Lapis shop. And so I went ahead and cleared out all the old Grace trials to get the replica Lapis so that I could get my Pinello to EX2 so that she gets access to the 200% light imperil. That's what this is right here. And then Charming Stage for the imperil field. And then last but not least, she's going to do Star Piercer Dance on Yuna. That does a 200% evocation damage boost. Again, I'm pulling out all the stops here because, so my Celeste is the limiting factor here. All right, she's holding me back. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to tap Yuna first, wait a second, and then I'm going to send Celeste and Fundamental Force. That way Yuna chains with Fundamental Force and Celeste, helps build the chain faster, also does a little extra damage. Hopefully we can get it done on the first try, but if not, I'll do a couple more tries and roll for some variance. So let's see how we do. That looks pretty good. It's going pretty quick. Nope, 6%. That ain't gonna do it. All right, let's try it again. Last time it took 4 rolls before I finally got it. Hopefully I can do it in less on this one. Okay, we're gonna scroll down, select unit, grab my Celeste. All right, we're gonna shift her. It's a bit annoying having to do this every time, but let's just do it. Can't share Espers, unfortunately. That'd be nice, because then I could do Overkillers. You notice my Fundamental Force has Lakshmi. That's for the Overkillers. All right. So, yeah, Fundamental Force is overkilled on human. So I'm just going to hit reload, because you've already seen the actions, so I don't need to do it again. I'm just going to hit reload. All right, send these 3 first, wait till all the buffs are in place, and then I'll send Yuna, and let's start doing some chaining. That one's a little too slow. Yeah, wow. That one was, wait, man, Celeste, you're killing me here. You're killing me. All right. If I just had another fundamental force, it would be done on the first turn. Honestly, I might just wait until tomorrow if it's not gonna do it. It should only, like I said, took 4 re-rolls last time. Let's hope we can do it on the third. Third time's the charm. Okay. Again, we're just gonna send everybody else. Okay, and then Yuna, these 2. That looks pretty good. Oh my God, are you kidding me? 1%. Oh, look at that, 14.9. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? All right, we got this, y'all. Next one's, he's going down. He's going down for sure. All right, yep, I'll use items, I don't care. All right, let's do this thing. All right, and I'll put timestamps in here to go like straight to the one that actually works for you guys, so you don't have to sit here and watch this over and over and over again. All right, and yeah, it all hinges on Celeste, on what her variance rolls. It really sucks because, you know, fundamental force being a dual wield unit, she's very, very consistent. Fists have 0 natural variance, so she's just rolling the final variance, which is a very small window. Celeste, however, has a very big variance window. So again, 2 fundamental forces, it would be done. All right, let's try it again. Feeling good on this one. I'm feeling good. Oh, this one looks good. This one looks. Oh, boom! Yeah, there it is. Only took 4 tries, but there's your first turn KO. All right, now hold on. I got to show you the gear on my Celeste first because you won't be able to see it. So I'm just going to go ahead and show you all the gear. All right, so again, all the Clash gear, rulers, emperors, all the way. She's got everything. She's got, you know, 2 forms of chain speed, soldier's expertise for the human killers. She's got her EX ability. This is the Hio's card. She's got the best card. All right, so 300 human, plenty of LB damage, and that's how she got it done. Fundamental force. She's got Kaiser Knuckles in one hand for chain speed, her own TMR in the other hand, and then all the Clash gear. All right. She's got Kind-Hearted Flutist just for extra Esper stats, Medine Synergy for some chain speed, her own STMR, of course, Soldier's Expertise, and that is Celeste's EX ability there. And then I gave her Hio's card, so she is maxed out on everything as well. Overkiller on human because she's got Lakshmi Esper, and yeah, she's good to go. Everybody else doesn't really matter here, except, you know, Yuna, like I said, I did build her out a bit. So she is, you know, full on. I guess I could have given her, actually no, she doesn't really need anything else yet, but I did give her that little bit of extra. We'll see how much damage she does. We won't be able to see the friend Celeste's damage, but once we see the final damage, we can kind of do the math and figure out how much Celeste does. Celeste averages around 6 billion, whereas Fundamental Force averages between 8 and 9. All right, so we'll see what the final damage is here. The gear on everybody else is irrelevant. 15.1, sweet. 100 million worth of overkill. Awesome, awesome. All right, and let's see how we go. Let's see what the damage looks like. 8.5, yeah, like right smack dab in the middle of her variance. So that's like a perfectly average variance for Fundamental Force on this one. Summoner unit, like I said, is between 3 and 400 million. So she's, you know, right there, sort of at the top of hers. And yeah, so what that means is Celeste did, yeah, right around 6 billion, I think, like maybe just a little over 6 billion, I guess. Because let's see, what is all that? Yeah, so that's almost 9 billion right there. So that means about 6 billion for Celeste. And yeah, so Celeste, obviously the limiting factor. As you can see, if we had 2 fundamental forces, you'd be doing 2 billion worth of overkill, easy. Easy. And mine's not even EX3. Like if mine was EX3, this would be a guaranteed first turn kill, even with my friend, or even with my Celeste on the party. So anyways, that's just one way to get it done. I think I'm gonna try, once the fundamental force bug gets fixed, I think I can also do this with a lightning team with 2 fundamental forces if I use the new the free Ash that we got, because Ash does a lightning amp field, a 70% lightning amp field. She also does the 400% buff, 300% LB buff. And then, yeah, I can imbue everybody with lightning. The only problem is we won't have like a big lightning amp for the party, but I think 2 fundamental forces might still be able to get it done. And that way, you know, and obviously we won't have Summoner Unit as the big leader skill, but that's okay. I think we can still potentially get it done. I'm gonna try it tomorrow and just see. But for now, there's your first turn kill of Sephiroth, using the new fundamental force and Celeste to get it done. So yeah, hopefully this was entertaining. It may not be helpful, you know, it's kind of a whale move to go out and FTKO something, but I wanted to do it and I wanted to try it, and you know, it's something a little different from what's already out there. So hopefully this was entertaining to you guys. Thank you so much for following me. I'll definitely be doing some series boss battles, you know, tomorrow and over the weekend and whatnot. I might not necessarily get to them right away, but I will put them out as I get to them. With so little content these days, it's nice to just kind of spread things out. So we'll see how it goes. But thank you so much for following me, and I will see you on the other side.